This video is made possible by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. What's up, my boys?
What up, pimps?
Lara is not with us today because she is getting a groom.
Yeah.
But today we are gonna finish all the loose ends in this apartment.
It's a house
a lot.
update
Yoo-hoo.
or house upgrade. And as the title reads, you will in this video be exposed to the worst handyman in Portugal, this guy.
And Denmark.
We bought a drilling machine, Amelia insisted, and today we are going to hang up frames and curtains and stuff that usually we postpone for several years.
Or yeah, like in our shoe that it took us 8 months to put up a shelf.
Det er jo langt bedre at måle op, når du har... Den skal jo bare være nogenlunde lige, og så bagefter kan vi måle...
Prøv lige hold.
Så kan jeg ikke se, hvad problemet er.
Det er mega vigtigt, du rammer lige på det kryds der.
Nå, så jeg skal ikke ramme under krydset?
Fordi nogle gange så rammer du lidt over og under.
Okay, men det er jo så derfor, vi skal have en handyman til det her, ikke mig. Hvad fanden tror jeg? Jeg prøver mit bedste.
Jeg siger bare, koncentrer dig. Okay, vent lidt.
Hvorfor gør du det ikke bare?
Fordi jeg er ikke handy.
Jeg er heller ikke handy.
I'm so menneske.
Way to open the party.
Den skulle have været en lille smule højere her, men det er jo klart, hvis den er skruet skævt i. Nej, du sagde, jeg havde skruet den skævt i.
Boom! Like a glove. So they've been so helpful, the people who made these frames, that this length is not the same. So that makes it even more difficult to hang it. Venstre.
Hvor er prikken?
Skat, den er lige hernede. Jeg har styr på det.
Jeg spørger, skal jeg tage på venstre eller højre?
Højre side, skal du gøre det? Jeg har lige sagt det
du
til
sagde
dig.
venstre.
Ja, den er på venstre side af prikken.
Fint nok. Det var meget højt.
Jeg er ikke sikker. Take two.
Den er næsten en centimeter skæv, skat.
Er den en centimeter skæv? Hvad snakker du om? Og den er stadig for langt nede.
Måske er det nemmere at banke denne her en lille smule
Men
nedad.
du kan ikke banke den ned, Amalie.
Det tror jeg godt, du kan. Den her kommer... Den er faktisk helt igen. Du kan banke den sådan en anelse ned, måske.
Skat, det er jo ikke træ. Do you think this affects our relationship positively?
Absolutely. You've never been more masculine, honey.
What about going to CTT and pick up a package? How do you like that? Is that something that would like...
Something I might be interested in?
Yeah.
It's the line to CTT and we're going in there.
I love that they're selling CDs. Who buys CDs these days? Hey, Osmaliotis. Okay. Oops. Can you guess what it is? Hola! Oh, there you are! Oh, oh my God! Hi! Oh, there you are! There you are, my little puppy love! Hoyo, hoyo! It means welcome in Mozambique.
Bom dia, bom dia.
Hi! So you guys know that we come here once a week, probably at Hoyo Hoyo, to get the best chicken, piri piri, in the world. And Celso, he called us yesterday and said he got us a book. And we saw this book when we were here last time. This is memorial of the old Funchal. So the guy behind it, Jose Manuel Melim Mendes, he has a beautiful collection of old postcards. And this book is a recap of all that with the story behind. And it's so funny to see how Funchal was back in the day. And we actually talked about, before we knew about this book, that we wanted to make some more videos where we dive into the history of Madeira and Funchal.
And we did, and we wanted to buy a book about it, and then 2 days later.
And it's like, oh my god, Funchal was much more charming back then.
According the rules of United Nations, I was in 107.
What is this? Look at this, guys.
So Jon and I, we actually like chilling a lot on the balcony. So that's why we have so many sunbeds already. And we thought when we have guests and friends over, we want to have more space to chill. So therefore we got these two puppies. And they both functions as a bed, but also as a chair.
Show them, show them, show them.
So right now this is a nice bed where people who got too drunk partying with us, they can sleep. And then if you want to sit, this doesn't feel good because
Oops.
flip this over, you flip this over,
Is that it?
and now it's a chair.
So it has a steel frame, that's why you're able to do the transformer trick. And we bought this on La Redoute. We paid 170 euros per chair, which is a pretty good deal, I think. It's like the quality seems like it's decent. This is my oh, hi Lara. Hi. Oh.
You sit good in them, but they're big.
What do you mean?
Like they take up a lot of space. Maybe one would have been. Well, it's nice. It's nice. So we got this, so we can hang it. So Jon can hang it up here, so we can have curtains that covers the kitchen because
It looks like shit.
I don't like the way it looks out there, and I have drying clothes hanging to dry out there all the time. So yeah, let's make it pretty.
Before, after. This is the ocean, and this is the mainland. And then I wanted to put Madeira down here as it is in the real world. And then we were looking for Azores, and then we'll put Azores here. I like that idea. What do you guys think? Why are you not an engineer?
Ej, du er så nederen. Ved du hvad? Det andet billede, jeg hang op inde i stuen på den her måde, det var
Må jeg ikke drille dig?
perfektion, og det var endda på trods af...
Må jeg ikke drille dig? Det er da sjovt. Du er bedre end mig.
Det ved jeg godt.
Der er der en ting, hvor det er, du er bedre end mig. Det skal du være stolt af.
Til gengæld så mobber jeg ikke dig over, du er så dårlig til det.
Show him, Amalia.
We are excited to announce today's sponsor, Surfshark.
We have been endorsing Surfshark VPN for almost a year now, and for one main reason. We love the product. It gives you ease of mind when browsing the internet or whatever you do online, as it protects your digital presence from hackers and generally ill-intentioned people.
We use VPN on all our devices 24/7.
It doesn't matter if you're scanning groceries at the supermarket or making important calls as a hotshot CEO.
We all need to be protected when online, and that's what Surfshark VPN does.
Additionally, Surfshark is a saint from heaven when it comes to accessing content online. Why?
Because you get access to all Netflix content around the world.
We especially use this when accessing content in Denmark while living here in Portugal.
Use our code STAYCLASSY and get 83% of your Surfshark VPN. That's only €1.85 a month.
And if you don't like it, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Link below. Bam! Ooh! You're teamwork! Teamwork!
Fuck you! Fuck you, because I'm right. Then
Teamwork! Teamwork!
Well, it's up.
Whoa! It is perfect!
It would have been perfect if you have just drilled where I put the cross.
You want me to drill you?
No.
Vi skal bare have den her til.
Jamen det er jo meningen, det er jo vigtigt at...
Ja, det er jeg med på.
At se for eksempel nu, jeg kan nærmest ikke ramme der.
Altså 36,5. Nej, det er 37. Kan vi nå at bore en tandlæge?
Today is a new day because we were too busy yesterday getting our teeth.
Two holes. That's what she said.
Let's get What happened? This doesn't seem...
Is it okay?
Det er ikke perfekt, men det er okay. Det er sådan lidt blødt. Ikke? Sådan.
I love this because now we can look back at our life on the mainland Portugal.
Mostly.
We have handpicked each of these because each of this place
Represent a very good memory of ours. But I will say we could probably buy another 6.
Yeah, so by the Sea Portugal, we're not sponsored, but we get a commission if you buy something.
Yeah.
And they make these, they have from all around Portugal. But
Anyway.
Costa Nova,
Costa Nova.
we've been there once. I love that place.
It's almost like you step into another world when you enter Costa Nova.
Yeah, and then you have Praia do Meco, 40 minutes from Lisbon.
I think this is where Jon said that going to the beach really became his new favorite thing, which I would never have thought Jon
Well,
would
not
say.
going to the beach, but
But-
sitting by the beach with
And-
picanha and beer. Bica.
That's where you would go for a bica. No, it's one of the cutest areas in Lisbon. When we first looked at apartments after we moved here, we actually found a really cute place very close to Bica. And it has been one of my favorite areas of Lisbon, and yours as well.
And Seychelles.
Well, we are here.
We're
We are
here,
Madeira.
so you're gonna see much more of that. But I feel like it's such a beautiful, rough nature.
And it's one of those really dramatic but beautiful beaches because you have this black volcanic sand and giant mountains. You know, it's just so beautiful.
And Nazaré,
Doesn't even need any presentation, does it?
yeah.
Then we have Praia de Ursa, which is one of my favorite first moments in Portugal. It was one of the first beaches we went to, and I fell in love with it. It's the most pretty beach near Lisbon, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
So yeah, a lot of good memories. And if you have memories from any place in Portugal and you don't live there anymore, or even live there, you should go take a look at the website. If you use our code STAYCLASSY, you get 10% off your entire order. And they even ship them with the frames, which is super handy because then you don't have to deal with that yourself.
Yeah, and I think they have quite a lot of different frames you can pick. You don't have to pick the light wood. There are other frames if you want.
Yeah. But now, Amalia.
We need a big warm light here. And I need to show you, Jon. I need to show you guys this lamp, and I need to see Jon's idea of this lamp.
Is that a balloon?
It's almost like a balloon. There's another photo I want to show you.
I mean, it's nice. I'm not blown away. You like really oversold it, Amalie.
Den første, så mangler vi alt det andet.
What do we even need here?
We need fake grass. We need en skål. What do you call that in English?
You already have one. I feel like it's kind of unnecessary.
That's exactly what I find. I think it's stupid.
Semi-successful trip to Aki because we found our fake grass. Now we are having lunch at this place we came across randomly. It's called Quinta Estação. Quinta Estação. What we wanted to talk about now is that we've been to Aki so many times and other shops, and every time we go there we have a long list of things we need, but we usually only get 1 or 2 things. And that is like one of the big issues with decorating an apartment to perfection. It's a uphill battle, which makes sense here in Madeira. Amalia.
Okay, first of all, let's just appreciate how delicious this meat looks. But also, one thing that I have noticed about our little furniture shopping and anything else that we need actually is that we have a super Danish style, because every time we find something we like, you have to buy it in Denmark or Sweden or Norway or Finland or sometimes Holland actually, Netherlands. But that is a problem when you live in Madeira.
Can I just say that this picanha here is probably the best picanha we have had here in Madeira.
In high competition.
Possibly ever. Guys, look what I did the other day. I got a Madeiran tattoo on my car. I may after all not be the worst handyman in Portugal, but just the worst handyman on Madeira. So this was another one of my brilliant ideas. Amalie, she might come around to love this idea.
Don't lie. What did I say before?
You said you allowed me to because you kind of like the idea.
I said I like the idea of grass. I just hate fake grass.
I agree, but the problem for me was that with the normal balcony wood, it just seems too naked and boring. Now we have this, and then we're gonna put some plants, some banana trees, and maybe some flowers, and you feel like you want to go out. Ooh, is that my new lawnmower? Guys, what do you think about this? Yay or nay? I personally like it because once we get some flowers out here, we will have the closest we can ever get to a garden like this. This is just a quick idea. Oh my god!
It fits perfectly.
It fits perfectly. Oh my god! Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
So I had a little bit of a nervous breakdown because in one day I spilled half of my blue paint and half of the primer all over the garage floor. So I didn't really have the confidence to continue for some time, but I have to go start it now. I'm just lazy.
This will be saved for another day.
Mostly because we need to get a bunch of new art pieces. So it's not everything that is gonna go on the wall.
But you want to put them like randomly around, so it looks like one big wall of art.
Yes.
I feel such a garbage human not being able to put up a frame. I'm jealous of men who can do that. But I hope you like this house update.
But we are not done.
We're not done.
Because we have something very, very important to disclose. What was the lie in the last video?
100 euros to the person who can guess what the lie was today. There was a lie.
There was a lie, and you guys have to guess.
The first lie a lot of you guys wrote was that at least one person a month die on Madeira.
Because of the Levada walk.
As beautiful as this place is, it's not without risk. People die every month almost. I didn't mean it that it was only the Levadas. I was talking about all around Madeira. And I didn't say that it was like for sure 1 month. But I know like the last 2 months, 2 Germans have been gone missing and not have been found.
Yeah.
So that's two deaths in 2 months, and there are no tourists here right now compared to normally. So I mean, if it's not 12 people a year that's dying, then it's probably 6 or 8. So my point was, people are dying here, and you have to be careful. The next lie was that I have never been skateboarding before, getting the electric skateboard. That wasn't a lie either. I'm just a natural.
It was not Jon's first time on the skateboard at Fanal.
No.
He's been skating on the electric skateboard many times.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was a misunderstanding for some people, but...
No, because people were like, oh, he must have done this for years.
The actual lie was the third one, and probably the one that most people guessed.
Yeah, and it was because it was so outrageous. Amelie, what was it?
It was that in the old days, women would send banana leaf wrapped bread down to their men, and we called it a suada de levada.
Yeah.
That's obviously a lie. First of all, bananas, they don't grow in that high altitude, so they wouldn't even be able to wrap bananas. They could have
brought them up there,
yeah.
because it's like a handy wrap around.
And you know, in Alentejo, when you get a suada, it is basically bread and
but
water.
I like the idea of a sorta de levada.
It is kind of funny.
All of you who said that this was a lie, you were in the tombola of winning 100 euros.
Are you ready to scroll and collect?
Yeah. Peter Gonzalez. Peter Gonzalez.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you are correct.
Yes.
So
Parabéns.
100 euros is on your way if you send an email to this with the proof that you are who you are.
So some of you guys have been saying that you miss the daily vlogging. And if you miss the daily vlogging, you can go to our Instagram where we almost post a story every day about what we're doing. So that might help you a little bit with the ciudades for the daily vlogs. At least that would be nice if we could connect there, guys. So with that said, obrigada por ver o vídeo.
Até logo.
Até logo.
Deja.
Ciao, ciao. Lara, come and say bye.
Lara.
Can you say goodbye? Can you say goodbye?
Oh, yo.
Ciao.
Ciao.
And there's nothing I can do for you.